Hello everyone, welcome to AdiTrade. Today we're going to be seeing the trade analysis for 10th November in Nifty and Banknifty and a trade review of what happened today. See, based on my yesterday analysis, I had a view that we could, wherever we open, right, we could hit this weekly CPR that is somewhere close to 39,600 and then reverse back to the daily CPR. It looked like it's going to happen that way, but it didn't even touch the weekly CPR. Before that, there was heavy selling pressure and the market reversed back. This is the trade that I could take. Though I was waiting for a touch of this weekly CPR to short if we get a rejection candle, but on 5 minutes, we got this beautiful bearish inverted hammer, right? The red candle that I marked. So after that, I took a short position and exactly covered at the pivot point. This one candle was the one good trade that we took today, and it was quite profitable, went with little higher lot size. The profits and the trades are posted on Instagram and YouTube Shorts. You can have a check. So we roughly made about 41k today, and that one trade itself got me around 36,000, which is pretty decent. And rest of the day we remained sideways. There was a good buying opportunity also over here at about 39,500 in the morning itself, but we were pretty clear that we would look to short at this level, which is much better trade. See, even if I had waited for the entire day with the short position, right, I wouldn't be in the profit that what I got by just shorting here and taking out, booking my profits in one candle. That's how scalping is done. And throughout the day it was quite choppy, and this particular candle I remember seeing, we were at about 39,400, immediately went up 100 and fell 200 points in just this one candle. Not sure why this kind of a move came. Was this based on some kind of a news or something? I'm not sure, but these kind of moves are pretty difficult to trade in intraday. Now, coming for the trade possibility for tomorrow, right? I'm just going to shift to the 15-minute chart in Banknifty. See, I have the daily CPR enabled, tomorrow CPR. The lines that you're seeing in the star is the monthly CPR, and the dotted lines is the weekly CPR. I still do have a feeling that we could probably take resistance at the weekly CPR tomorrow in case we go up here, right? We could face some resistance here and then probably dip again. Because see, this entire week the CPR is not touched, so the price will try to go towards the weekly CPR, and if we are reversing, we might reverse from there. That is one possibility. I'm still keeping this view intact because there's nothing so bullish today that we can say that the market will not fall again tomorrow. There's no any of that sign, though we did get little good buying in the end, but it was not bullish enough to take out the day's high, that is about 19,560. And if you closely observe this trend line, which I've been using from past few analysis, even today we took resistance at this particular trend line, this black trend line. In almost this last week and this week I've been using this trend line. If you see now, since I drew this, let me just expand. You can see even today we kind of took resistance on this trend line. So a good buy trade would be if this trend line is broken comfortably in a 15-minute candle, okay, with a good follow-up, and if R1 and the previous day high breaks for tomorrow, but immediately we have the weekly CPR. So this range, I will be pretty careful. This range we can see some sell-off or a reversal from the weekly CPR, but if in case this breaks out, right, we break this weekly CPR, that is about 39,650 in a strong 15-minute candle, a good bullish candle, then we can see higher levels. That is, first target is R2, which is around 39,700, and probably even 40,000 is possible if this weekly CPR is broken. If not, if we reverse, yeah, we might come touch this 39,600 weekly CPR and reverse back again. Why a reversible is more possibility from this R1 and the weekly CPR is looking at the OI data. See, today again the call writing in 39,500 got added. The change in OI is more. So there's a very good resistance at 39,500 and a very good support at 39,000. 39,000 would be difficult to break. So in case we come anywhere close to 39,000, right? 39,000 is coming over here close to the weekly S1 and the daily S2. Okay, if we come anywhere close to here, probably we might see a bounce, as there is a good support in the OI. Or if we get a good shot at the top, right, and the price say comes until 39,000, this would be a good place to book profit also based on the OI. And even in 39,400 there was some call rating done. So there's a good support, good resistance at 39,500 and 400, and a very good support at 900. It looks like tomorrow we could be in this range, okay, 39,000 and 39,500. If 39,500 is taken out, that will also implicate that the weekly CPR is taken out. Then we can see some short covering and a good move, because there's huge short rating at 39,500. So this is my plan for Bank Nifty for tomorrow. I'll still continue to look for a short at the weekly CPR. I do feel a touch of weekly CPR and a reversal is pending. But in case we break and start moving higher, I would be careful and take a trade only if we get a good close above the weekly CPR on a 15-minute candle. That is for Bank Nifty. Now coming to Nifty. See, Nifty today, we kind of remain within this CPR range itself. We didn't get pretty violent moves or a very good move on the upside. After getting a pretty good move yesterday, we kind of remain sideways today, and tomorrow is a narrow CPR, which indicates we could get a pretty trending move either on the upside or downside. And on the 15-minute chart in Nifty, we are also following this channel, like these two trend lines that I've drawn. So there is a possibility we might touch 17,900, or on the upper side we might touch 18,200 before we take resistance. And looking at the OI data in Nifty, it pretty much supports the same. We have a good resistance at 18,100 and 18,200, and a good support at 18,000 and 17,900. So this OI data is also pretty much like where this channel is going. So we could face some resistance at 18,200, and a good support is at 17,900. I do have a feeling that either of this channel might get touched tomorrow because of the narrow CPR. If not, our levels are pretty clear on the short side. If this level of 17,986 is taken, right, then we can see a good support is coming in at S2 of CPR, that is 17,900, where we have the OI support as well. On the upper side, we could face resistance at 18,100, like how we did today. If that is taken out, probably we'll face resistance at 18,880 or 18,200. So this is my trade plan for in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Let me just hide all the extra lines that I've drawn so that we can just see the CPR price action. Today we had a pretty wide CPR, so we remained within the CPR range. Tomorrow is a narrow CPR. The OI data is showing that the market is not so bullish, especially Bank Nifty, but we'll never know. If the CPR is taken out, we can get a good move on the upside. If not, I'll look to short at the CPR level. Also, one more thing to note is even today the monthly CPR pivot gave us a good support at 39,270. So if on the downside, if this is taken out, right, 39,270, we could see a fall until 39,000 easily. So I'll be even counting on that tomorrow. So let's see how it goes. For now, I'll just get rid of this trend line as I'm mentally prepared with those levels. I can also keep this trend line. There's a possibility that if we break this, also we might get some momentum on the downside. So this is just my view. So in case this helps, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. And thank you for watching.